What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece treasure cruise video. So today, there's a brand new data download which input some very interesting information, which, as you can see on the title of the Sugo-Fest, it mentions version 10.0.0 update countdown. So this is full confirmation that we are getting version 10.0 very soon. We don't know an exact date as of yet, but we do know version 10.0, which, if you guys don't know, is where Pirate Festival came into things with PvP, and there's some UI changes to the game, and obviously introduces the super type mechanic. So there's lots of stuff to look forward to, looking, forward into the future. I don't know when this stuff is dropping, but it's gonna be soon, which is very exciting. And of course, as you can see here, there's a brand new Sugo-Fest which is going to be celebrating the release of the new update, and as I mentioned, it's relating to a countdown. So this specific Sugo is going to be starting on the 15th of September PST time, which is in 2 days time as of me recording this video. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, because if we go over to the news real quick, there is a lot of coming soon posts. If you guys saw my video talking about the Part 4 campaign event, there's a lot of coming soon banners relating to upcoming events, and you can see September 15th at 2200 PST time is when a lot of these banners are going to be shown off, right? The fact that it's releasing at 2200 PST would probably signify that we're getting some sort of maintenance period. That's what I would expect, but we don't really know. It's just 2200 PST is such an odd time to reveal stuff, considering 1900 PST is the typical release time of stuff for us. So yeah, very strange, but either way, there are lots of stuff coming, right? So we know that's happening. It's just we don't know surrounding what events are actually coming out. But we know that there is information going to be revealed very soon, and this is a big component of that. You can actually see we get a free multi as well. Now, I believe it's only going to be one multi throughout the entire event period. This goes for 7 days, right? So there we go. I would expect, well, actually, if we go over to the calendar real quick, I just want to have a look. So if this is coming out on the 15th PST time, then we could probably assume that on the 23rd, around about the 23rd, maybe 24th, is probably when version 10.0 is coming out. One thing to note as well is that the Kizuna Clash Big Mom is coming out on the 17th of September, and that would probably mean at the end of that Kizuna Clash is also when things are going to be coming out as well. So we kind of have a fair idea as to when things are coming, I guess, but we don't know exactly what is going to be coming out, right? Anyways, let's talk about this Sugo-Fest. First things first, there is actually event information that we can check, because whenever they have a free multi, we can actually check out information about the banner. So it says version 10.0.0 update is coming soon. The update that many players out there have been looking forward to. As a countdown for the major update, a special Sugo-Fest is here. In the Sugo-Fest, characters that are especially effective in the upcoming Pirate Rumble for the version 10.0.0 update are featured. For those of you who don't know, Pirate Rumble is now officially the global dubbed name of Pirate Festival. So PvP is now Pirate Rumble. There we go. Very odd choice of name. It's weird because on the Japanese banner for PvP related events, it literally says Pirate Festival on the banner. So, and it's in English as well. So I don't understand why, when it's translated over to global, they decided to go with Pirate Rumble. It's a very odd choice, but I don't really mind the name, to be honest. Pirate Rumble's kind of okay, and I'm sure we'll get used to it over time. But Pirate Rumble is the dubbed name for the English and French version of the game. Certain super evolved characters that are required using special skulls exclusive to the Super Evolution quests or Treasure Bazaar are also recruitable. You can see on the banner itself in the top right hand corner, that's version 1 Doflamingo 6+, and in order to super evolve him, you do need to use skulls that are only accessible from the treasure map exchange. So yeah, it's interesting that they're deciding to do that, but it's essentially a banner to help you pull characters that are very good in the upcoming Pirate Rumble or PvP. So we can see on the banner, Snake Man is the most predominant character that we're seeing here. And on JP, when Pirate Festival, or when Pirate Rumble first debuted, Snake Man was like one of the go-to characters that a lot of people would use. However, as we've seen on JP, the meta has kind of evolved past this, and I wouldn't really suggest doing pulls on this banner, because we do know that the super type banners are coming at some point. We don't know an exact date for those yet. Maybe it literally happens as soon as the new update comes out. Potentially, I don't know. We don't actually know when it's coming out, but some big things are coming, including that super type banner, right? So we have to save gems for that. So do I suggest doing pulls on a banner like this? I don't really think it's a wise idea. But let's break down the steps for this banner anyway. So the first multi is discounted at 30 rainbow gems. That's cool and all, but remember, this banner does not debut any new characters. It's just a rehash event. It's a filler Sugo-Fest to fill you in, potentially getting characters that you may have missed along the way, but I don't really suggest pulling. You get a guaranteed legend on multi 2, and we don't know if like every single multi might be 30 gems. You never know. We actually don't know, or it could be like 30 gems, 40 gems, 50 gems potentially. You know, we might have step ups like that. We don't actually know. And then the third multi is a rate boosted Sugo-Fest exclusive. So they're really pushing this. They really want you to pull here to get some of the characters that are featured. We'll go through some of the featured units that are on the banner in a second. We'll talk about them, but very odd. And then multi 4, 30 gems, legend, and then rate boosted Sugo-Fest exclusive. And it's just repeating, and you can do it 4 times. Okay, so it's 30 gems, guaranteed Sugo-Fest exclusive, rate boosted Sugo-Fest exclusive. In terms of steps, it's not terrible. It's the fact that the banner itself is going to be featuring characters that are relatively old. So take it as you will. It doesn't look like any other banners are changed. We've still got this Carrot banner, which is here for 14 days. God damn. And then the limited Recruit Lucy banner is only here for 1 more day. That's right, because you know, the Kizuna Clash versus Big Mom is coming soon, and there's going to be a banner relating to Big Mom with the Sanji and Pudding, which is featured on that banner. I haven't made a video about it because I hadn't got around to it, but yeah, there is going to be like another banner featuring, you know, Sanji and Pudding coming very soon. If you guys didn't pull that dual unit, I think they're guaranteed on multi 2 or something, which is cool, but don't suggest doing it. Either way, let's go through some of the featured units here. So, first of all, Snake Man, as I said, when Pirate Festival, or when Pirate Rumble, I'm going to keep getting it wrong, but Pirate Rumble, when it first dropped on JP, Snake Man was like the go-to. He was one of the most predominant characters that people were using, pretty much within the first like week or two. A lot of people were using Snake Man. However, as I said, it evolved past that, and then people found different characters that worked well together, and people just stopped using Snake Man altogether. He's not like the worst in Pirate Festival, Pirate Rumble, but he is a character that you won't really be seeing in like the top levels of play. Next is V1 Big Mom. This is also the same thing. When Pirate Rumble first dropped on JP, like Big Mom was destroying teams. Like she just does so much damage with her effects. But as I said, it kind of evolved past that, and not too many people are using V1 Big Mom anymore. But you know, if you're just starting off Pirate Rumble and, you know, you're only facing really low-level teams, yeah, Big Mom is going to decimate them. So she's actually pretty good, but remember, you got to think of this as not only for Pirate Rumble, but outside of Pirate Rumble. Are you going to use some of these characters elsewhere? And for V1 Big Mom, you're not really going to be using her outside of Pirate Rumble. Next is Cracker, who is a phenomenal character in regular play. You know, pretty much in any content that he can be used, he's going to help out your team significantly. So long as your character as your captain fulfills the role for his special, right? Having one of the certain classes. But in Pirate Rumble, I don't remember exactly what he does, but I know that he is a relatively good like supporter style unit that gives your team a lot of buffs. So I know a lot of people in high level play do definitely use Cracker. He is a phenomenal character in regular play and in Pirate Rumble. And then Pudding, I actually don't remember what Legend Pudding does in Pirate Rumble, but again, it's a character that I personally don't use too much in just generic play. But she's okay, right? She's alright. And then you got V1 Dovi, who is very good in Pirate Rumble, I believe. Well, we'll have to wait and see, because the thing is you know, some characters when they first debuted on Pirate Rumble, their effects were kind of weak, and then later on down the line, they went back and then buffed some of the characters, including the super type legends with V3 Katakuri, V2 Blackbeard. Those characters had relatively weak effects when they first debuted, and then they went back and buffed those units. So it would be cool if, like, if we ever did get those super type characters whenever they drop, if they come with the buffed effects already, that'd be huge. And I think Dofi was one of those characters that potentially got a buff. I don't remember exactly, but he is relatively good in Pirate Rumble. You got Shirahoshi, who's a really good healer character in Pirate Rumble, makes sense. And then you got Snake Man. But if we go back over here, you can see there's some different characters. So let's have a look and see if there's any difference. Bullet, well, yeah, I mean, even though Bullet gets kind of nerfed in Pirate Rumble, because there's lots of characters in PvP that have passive effects that kind of just nerf what Bullet tries to do. Like, it gives him reduced defense, reduced speed, and Bullet is still very good. You know, I think he's got the highest HP of any character in Pirate Rumble. He's phenomenal still really, really good. We talked about Big Mom, we talked about Cracker. Tezora is a really good defensive style unit, so he's nice to have, and not only that, in regular play, he is also very good. Zora, I don't remember exactly what he does in Pirate Rumble, but personally speaking, I never use this guy. I use him as a support, though, on, like, Mihawk and Perona, for example, because he attaches to, we can see his support right here. He attaches to either Mihawk or Perona, and when the character uses your special, you get a 2-turn 2.5 chain lock. Like, it's a good support, but would I recommend pulling for this character just for a support? No, that is not a good idea. And Hody Jones, another very annoying tank-style unit in PvP that's really annoying to deal with, but I'm sure a lot of people would have Hody Jones by now anyways. Whitebeard is still very good to this day in Pirate Rumble. He has like a health cutting effect on a really low cooldown, so like you can keep spamming his special out and continuously health cut the enemies, which obviously gives you a higher chance of defeating them, so that's cool. And then wrapping back around to Snake Man. So that's all the information that actually came out with this data download, is literally just this banner. Well, from what we can see so far. So unfortunately, we don't have like too much other information to go off of, but as we can see here, we get a free multi. You guys should just do the free multi, and then that's about it. You shouldn't really be touching this banner just because, I mean, yeah, the steps are good, but the characters that are boosted are just like not the most desirable, and I think you should probably save your rainbow gems for whenever the super type banners drop. We don't know yet, but hopefully we get announcements soon. But anyways, that is going to wrap up this video today. Pirate Rumble is coming. Version 10.0 is on the way. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. And if you guys did, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.